members of the faculty, parents, grandparents, family and friends, distinguished guests, and of course our graduates. It's a pleasure to welcome you to the spring commencement service of the School of Health Professions and the Seventh-day Adventist Theological Seminary. This morning we will celebrate with you all your accomplishments, and we will confer on you degrees and send you away with our blessings. We have with us today one candidate who completed her studies in another institution. The commencement services in that institution takes place on the Sabbath, a day which she, as a Seventh-day Adventist, observes carefully. So she is here celebrating her accomplishments with a handshake from me and a diploma from her school. And we honor her faith and her commitment and wish her well also. It's our custom at graduation time at Andrews to recognize individuals who have made extraordinary contributions to the world of learning, the professions, commerce, national or international understanding, or our church mission. We have such an individual with us today. And so the faculties of the university have voted to recommend him for an honorary doctorate. By conferring this degree, the university gives public recognition to the extraordinary achievements of the candidate, and we hold up his life as an example, an inspiration for all of you in this year's class. He is a person who has exhibited the ideals of Andrews University in an exemplary way. And so it is my pleasure now to ask Pastor Alejandro Bullo please to stand while the citation is being read by our provost, Dr. Andrea Loxton. Stand, please. Here. That's good.
Alejandro Bullo has a passion for evangelism. It has fueled his tireless efforts throughout his 46-year ministry and still continues today. He is a world-renowned evangelist, having conducted large-scale evangelistic meetings in churches, stadiums, and arenas on all 5 continents, reaching millions of people with impressive results. He is known by some as the Billy Graham of Adventist Hispanics, with a worldwide impact. Bullo received his Bachelor of Theology from Peruvian Union University in 1969. After briefly ministering as a church pastor in Peru, he served as youth director from 1976 to 1990 in the Central Peru, Central Minas, East Brazil Union, and Central Brazil Union conferences. In 1990, he was named ministerial director and evangelist for the South American Division, a position he held until 2008. During that time, from 1996 to 2004, he was also the Portuguese speaker and host for the TV program It Is Written. In 2002, Bullo's achievements were recognized by the Peruvian University in Lima, Peru, with the conferral of an honorary doctoral degree. Bullo is a member of the Brazilian Writers Association and has authored 27 books, some of which have been translated into multiple languages. While his books are written for the general public, they are well researched and clearly the result of good biblical thought and scholarship. He is perhaps best known for his book, The Third Millennium and the Prophecies of Revelation, which has a distribution of more than 3 million copies worldwide. While Bullo retired in 2007, he continues to be faithful to his lifelong mission of preaching the gospel through all means of communication, including radio, TV, and the internet. He lives in Brasilia, Brazil, with his wife of 45 years, Sarah Orfilia, and they have 4 sons and 7 grandchildren. For his contribution to the spread of the gospel and the mission of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Andrews University takes great pleasure in honoring Alejandro Bullo with the degree Doctor of Divinity honoris causa.
And now, thank you. And now we have a few tasks yet to do. We have to make that memorable. And that means first to confer the degree, and then secondly to put on the hood and present a diploma. So now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees as President of Andrews University, and by virtue of the Charter of the University, incorporated under the laws of the state of Michigan, authorizing this institution to grant degrees, and upon the recommendation of the faculties, I confer on Alejandro Bullo the degree Doctor of Divinity honoris causa. Now let's put the hood on.